If I had to start over at the gym from scratch, I wouldn't waste my time with a bunch of random exercises. I would focus on these 5. Master these and you'll build 90% of your results. These aren't the easiest exercises, but they give you the biggest return. And I'm going to show you how to actually do them right. The first exercise I'm going to show you is the dumbbell bench press. I would honestly say this is the best beginner pressing movement. This is better than a bench press because it allows you to move your shoulders in a more natural movement pattern. So you're going to press up like this. Well, the first thing you want to do is make sure you pack those shoulders back because you don't want those shoulders coming up like this. You want them nice and packed. You're going to keep that chest up, a slight arch in your back so you don't have to be flat on the bench. And then you want your feet planted firmly on the ground. You're going to come down like this. You want to be at like a 90-degree angle. You don't want to have the elbows flared out like this, and you don't want to have them super tucked in like that. You want them straight in the middle, going down like this. You come up, you bring them slightly together like this, squeezing the chest. Down, open up like this, keeping those shoulder blades pinched in the back. Come up like this, come together like that. And when you come down, you're going to sit down or sit up just like this. And that's the movement. One mistake I would say people have with this movement is they go way too heavy, way too fast. So if you can't control it, it's not helping you. All right, to the next exercise. All right, the next exercise is the lat pull down. So what you're going to do, you're going to bring the bar down just like this. Make sure you're secure enough down below like this with the knees. What you're going to do is retract your scapula just like that. Keep that stomach nice and tight. Lean slightly back. You're going to pull down to your collarbones and come back up like this. Now, one of the things with this too is a lot of people flare out their elbows like this. You actually want to tuck the elbows in like this and make sure that you're like almost trying to bend the bar as if you're bending the bar this way. So when I come down, I'm bending the bar, twisting the elbows in just like that and pulling with the lats. So one of the common mistakes is a lot of people will pull with the arms and they feel a lot in their arms. What you want to do is pull with your lats. So you're back like this, you pull here and then with the elbows. So basically you want to drive down here and then drive down with the elbows just like that. I'm going to show you guys this from a different angle. So when you pull down like this, so I'm going to twist the bar like that so my elbows twist in. I'm going to pull with the lats first and then drive the elbows down and bring the bar to my collarbones. Back up like that, twist the bar, drive with my lats, pull the bar down to my chest like this, to my collarbones to be exact, and then bring it back up like that. It's going to help you build that wide back that people like. It's also going to help you be able to do pull-ups in the future. So if you're feeling it too much in your arms, you might be doing it wrong, but over time, as your arms build strength, it'll kind of transfer to the back, but keep working at it. All right, to the next exercise. All right, the next exercise we're going to be doing is the bent over row. Now this one helps a lot with the whole thing I was talking about with the bench press to be able to retract your scapula and bring your shoulder blades together. So what you're going to do is you're going to be on one side like this. We're going to do both sides, but I'm just going to demonstrate it on one side. You're going to keep that back flat, one foot on the ground, same foot that's on the ground as the arm you're pulling with. You're going to have the weight out to the side like this. You're going to pull the weight back just like this. And what I tell people is you want to bring that weight back to your pocket like this. So you don't want to be here coming up like this. You want to keep that chest up and bring that weight back to the pocket like this. Now, one of the things that's similar to the lat pull down is you want to drive with that elbow. So you want to bring that elbow back like this. You don't want to be pulling with your arm. I kind of said that before, but drive with that elbow, bring the weight back to the pocket just like that, keeping the back flat. You don't want to armadillo back like that. You want a nice flat back just like that. Now, this kind of builds thickness in the back where the lats build width in the back. One of the common mistakes is people use momentum. So make sure you don't use momentum and pull that weight back nice and slow and controlled. And a lot of people butcher this exercise, so make sure you're doing it slow and steady and not just swinging the weight, and you'll see some real results. All right, on to the next exercise. Now the next exercise is the deadlift. This exercise is great for full body strength. Some of the common mistakes are people roll their back and they don't keep it flat. So just make sure you watch this form and do it properly. So what you're gonna do is walk up to the bar, keep your arms shoulder width apart. You're going to grip the bar, do the same thing as the lat pull downs where you try to bend the bar this way. And then what you're going to do, keep that bar nice and close to the shins. You're going to keep that chest up, shoulders back. And now you're going to pull up and squeeze in the glutes, meaning squeeze in your butt. So you're going to stand up, squeeze in the butt, keep the shoulders back, keep the hips driven forward. And you're going to get the hips to go back like this. Reach down, barely bend those knees. And then get to the floor, reset, do it again, squeeze in the glutes. Come back down. Now, like I was saying before, one of the common mistakes is people turn this into a squat, so they're way down here. I'm not even going to do it because I don't want to hurt myself, but they're down here and they stand up like it's a squat. A deadlift is supposed to be a hip hinge, so you want those hips to go back, slight bend in the knees, just like this. Come up, driving in the hips, just like that. So with a lot of these exercises, especially this one though, don't worry about going super heavy, worry about the form first. On to the next exercise. The last exercise I'm going to show you are squats. So we're near the squat rack, but I'll show you with a dumbbell first, and then we'll graduate to the barbell, just so you know the normal progression. So commonly, I'll do it with no weight at all to start. And what you want to do, get those hips back just like this. You can use your arms as balance. You're going to lead with the hips and then bend at the knees just like this. Go to about 90 like this. Stand up. Same thing with the deadlift. Squeeze the glute. Hips go back. Bend the knees just like that. Come back up. One thing you want to make sure of is that your knees aren't going way in front of your toes. So if you're just like this, then it's perfect. You're going to go ahead and stand up, squeeze the glute. I'm going to grab a dumbbell. So this is with a 15-pound dumbbell. If you had a dumbbell, you can hold it just like this. It's kind of like a dumbbell front squat. Same thing. You're going to hold the weight up just like this. So same thing. You're going to lead with the hips and then bend in the knees. Come down to about here. Then go ahead and stand up, squeeze in the glute. Back like this. Stand up, squeeze in the glute. Now, what I usually do with clients is I have them use a 15, 20, 25, all the way up to 45, because 45 pounds is what the bar is here. So if you get up to that point, might as well not tax the arms, and we'll get to the barbell back squat. So this is kind of like a bonus section. So what you're going to do, I'll show you from a different angle, but what you're going to do is have your hands on the bar, a little outside shoulder width. You're going to come under the bar like this, have the bar right on the top of your shoulder muscles, like your traps. Just like this. And you're going to do the same thing as everything else, but your hands are not in front of you now. They're behind you. You're going to lead with the hips just like this. Bend in the knees just like this. Come up, stand up, squeeze in the glutes. Hips back, bend in the knees, come down like this. Stand up, squeeze in the glutes. Now, this is different than a deadlift. I hope you can see that, where you're bending in the knees more. Where the deadlift, you're bending more by getting your hips way back and continuing to go back in a slight bend in the knees. All right, just so you can see this from a different angle, I'm going to load the bar on my back just to show you how it goes. So basically, I'll have my hands right outside. There's usually gnarlings on most squat racks, so I put my thumbs here and kind of wrap my hands from there. You're going to come around the bar just like that, squeeze the shoulder blades together just like this so you can load it on those trap muscles like that. And then you do your squats and everything. But that's how I load the bar so it doesn't feel like it's just on my spine or anything. Another common mistake I want to talk about is some people will lift up their heel or their foot, but what you want to do is keep that foot flat on the ground and almost drive with the heels a little bit, but still don't lift up the toes, but you want a flat foot on the ground. Now this one might feel awkward at first, but that's normal. You'll get used to it. All right, I hope this helped. And again, if I had to start over from scratch, these are the 5 exercises I would do. 5, not 10. And if you want a beginner program built around these exercises and some more, check the link in the description below and contact me through my website. All right, get after it.